Question number 9. I believe this is our second last question. The theory of comparative advantage concludes that A, countries should specialize in the production of those goods which it produces most efficiently. B, countries should engage in a large number of economic activities and not put one's eggs in only one's basket. So I believe not put all of one's eggs in only one basket. Option C is each individual should pursue a career doing what he or she likes doing best. D, countries should be self-sufficient. So tell us the definition of comparative advantage right now. So comparative advantage. Country is said to have a comparative advantage if it is capable of producing goods at a lower cost than any other country. The only thing we're going to take out of that is if it's able to produce goods at a lower cost than another country. This country is said to be producing its goods more efficiently. And I'm just going to bring that over here. Say this. How's that? Okay, comparative advantage. If a country is capable of producing its goods at a lower cost than another country, this country is said to be producing more efficiently. So from these definitions right here, we see that A meets that criteria. Countries should specialize in the production of those goods in which they produce more efficiently. And let's see what our tutor says. Specialization in the production of good 1 means that the country should produce surplus of that good and export surplus produced to another country in exchange for good 2, which it produces less efficiently. That is the basic definition of comparative advantage. The country is said to have a comparative advantage for good 1. So that tells us A should be correct, but let's look at the explanations for why the other ones aren't. So B says countries should engage in a large number of economic activities and not put all of one's eggs in one basket. So that is, countries should do that, but it's not really answering our question. It's telling us if a country is efficient in producing a certain good, it could produce it in surplus and export instead of producing another less efficient good that can be easily imported at a cheaper rate. So that's the more complete answer. Yes, countries should obviously produce more than one good, but we're looking at if we dumb things down and make things simple, we're looking at good A and good B. If a country can produce good A more efficiently than good B, and another country could produce good B more efficiently than good A, then the two should just focus on producing the goods that they're more efficient at producing and trade to get the goods that they're less efficient at producing. And keyword here might be cheap. It probably is cheaper for both nations. Option C says each individual should pursue a career doing what he or she likes doing best. The theory of competitive advantage has to do with being efficient in one thing. If an individual likes to do something, it doesn't mean that he or she is also efficient in doing it. Rather, he or she should pursue a career doing something different in which they're efficient. And option C, option D, countries should be self-sufficient. Being self-sufficient means producing all goods by their own without importing anything from other countries. This would also mean producing less efficient goods. So from these definitions, the correct answer is A, because the comparative advantage theory concludes that countries should be specialized in production of the goods that they produce most efficiently. And it's option A because it just meets the definition of a comparative advantage.